What's going on, everybody? So I just got my shipment back. I don't know why I moved the box. I just got my shipment back from SGC, first ever shipment that I've done. So I have no idea what to expect. I know a lot of people might be questioning, why I got certain cards graded, why I took some of them out of the cases. There's my Mike Trout Top Dynasty that's in there. So a lot of people might be wondering why I did that. One of the goals of my overall collection is to eventually move towards an entire graded collection. So these cards probably will never see the open market again. Very, very, very small chance that they'll ever see the open market again. So yeah, that's why I got some of these graded. I think there's 22 cards in total. So it'll be pretty fun. I'm excited. Not sure what to expect. Again, this is the first time, other than buying off of eBay or some of the Facebook groups, first time I've ever sent in a submission myself to be graded. Prep the cards by myself, send them in by myself. I used the 10-day turnaround window, so they got to me in, I legitimately think Tuesday would have been 2 weeks. Yeah, 10 days on the dot. So SGC, way to go. Timely fashion, awesome. Pleasure to deal with. Brent, customer service, thumbs up to you, bud. You're awesome. Everybody's great over there. So first, before we get into that, picked up this guy. I've been watching this for probably about a month now. Goodyear Cotton Bowl, Chase Young, 1 out of 10 rookie card, National Treasures. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I couldn't pass that up. When something sits in your watch list for so long on eBay, it's kind of hard to pass it up. So, but yeah. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's rip open this SGC box. I know that BGS and PSA are accepting submissions again. I was gonna hold out and wait for Beckett, but I know that their turnaround window could be 8 to 9 months. I know that there's a place called SubHub, who I'm friends with on Facebook. They said that their turnaround windows are back to about 3 months or so. Oh, damn, that's heavy. Yeah, but I don't know. There's just something about the 10 days compared to 3 months, and it being a little bit cheaper. I think maybe a $3 difference between the Beckett, what their grading submissions are, or their turnaround time is, and price per card versus the 10-day for SGC. So I want my cards back. If you guys are like me, you don't want your cards to be in a foreign place for too long, especially being my first time doing this. So yeah, all right, let's get into it. And one of the things that I absolutely love with SGC, when I was first looking at all the grading submissions, I love this tuxedo time. I absolutely love the tuxedo time. I do like the cases. I know there's a lot of people out there who necessarily don't like the cases, but for me personally, I think the cases are awesome. And how am I gonna get this out? Okay, well, that's how they sent them. So there's 22 cards. I'm gonna have to figure out how. Maybe if I do this, maybe. Not trying to rip the box. All right, so it's gonna be that one. Awesome. All right, so here's a Jordan Fuller on the back. But yeah, all right, let's get into it. We'll do back to front the order I submitted them. So it's gonna be the last recent card on my submission, and let's get into it. So again, 22 cards in total. Great company, great people to deal with, and I didn't. Okay, that's just the last card. I was gonna say they put them in the graded card pouches, but that's just the last card because the following card is not in one. So I guess I just do that to protect the front and back. But anyways, here we go. Let me take this out. Get the full feel in here. So here we go. Jordan Fuller, Draft Picks Prism, 70 out of 125, and 10 auto 9.5 mint. So being an Ohio State fan, these Prism draft pick cards are absolutely huge to me. I love every single one of these cards. Jordan Fuller is one of my favorite players. Kind of a later draft pick, but captain of the Rams defense, signal caller. Missed some time with that ankle injury, but nonetheless, Super Bowl champion. Go Bucks. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool right there. 9.5. 9.5, 10 auto. Great card. All right. Next one. I believe... okay, yeah. This is Cracked Ice, Denzel Ward from Contenders Draft Picks 2018. Picked this card up on an auction probably about 3 months ago. I couldn't believe, I think I won it for $60. I was kind of blown away that the card was that cheap. Let's see. Look at that. 10-10 gem mint. Unreal, man. I knew this card was going to grade well when I sent it in. I had a feeling. I had a feeling when I took it out of the case, when I got it and looked at it. Man, that's a sweet card. Man, that is a sweet card. Check that out. 22 out of 23 Cracked Ice. These Buckeyes, man, bringing it home. Grades almost as good as your season last year, except that loss to Michigan, but we're not going to talk about that team from up north. This is a very, very, one of my favorite cards in my collection for nostalgia purposes. Growing up, huge baseball player, also huge Albert Pujols fan, and let me adjust my camera. Huge Albert Pujols fan. Being a Phillies fan, he absolutely killed the Phillies every time he played with us. I went to a game when I was in 4th grade, showed up late, top of the first inning, missed the first 2 batters. Pujols gets up, takes 1 pitch. Next pitch sends it about 450 feet into the second row of bleachers at Citizens Bank. From that point forward, Pujols has always had a soft spot in my heart. Him and Roland on that Cardinals team, that 06 World Series team, was incredible. So this is a pretty sick patch auto. We're going to see how it graded. Okay. Kind of what I was expecting with this. I know this one had a couple soft corners. There was nothing really too bad about this, but you know what? I'm not going to complain on these thick patch autos with a 9. I'm not going to complain whatsoever. Diamond Icons, the nice thing about Diamond Icons, you get the game-used memorabilia. So you can never go wrong with game-used mem. But yeah, 10 on the auto, mint 9, Diamond Icons Pujols. Next up, we got another Jordan Fuller. Actually, the next 2 are going to be Jordan Fuller. So this is the 49. If I remember correctly, this is the Hyper. I think this is the Hyper Jordan Fuller out of the 2020 Prism Draft Picks. Let's see if we can get near 9.5 again. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. 9.5. Mint. 10. Auto. The Hyper. These cards are sweet. I know college doesn't get a whole lot of love, but I'll tell you what, man. These cards are something else. I am a huge fan of the college cards, especially, if you're a fan of college football, watching your guys play every Saturday, and then seeing them play on Sundays, the college unis, just something about them. This is the Orange Pulsar. Yeah, this is out of 20. Yep, Orange Pulsar. So these have been grading pretty well. I would love to see this in a 10. I'm praying. I think this one was the best one out of everyone. So, nah, okay. All right, so apparently I lied. I know there was some scratching on the back. I'm trying to see if I can see it. I don't see it on the corners. I don't necessarily, is that, yeah, what's on the case? I don't see it on the corners. I know, yeah, I can kind of see it on my end. There were some scratches. I don't know if they were print lines. I don't know if they were just from the card in general. But hey, you know what? Nonetheless, these 2, the Hyper and the Orange Pulsar, you can't be mad about that at all. 9.5 and 9s, 9 to 10 on every single card. Not gonna be mad about it whatsoever. Next card is, I think this is the red, white, and blue parallel out of 25. Honestly, forget. I know I got this one off of eBay as well. I think I got every single one of these cards off of eBay. But again, another Ohio State guy. 10 auto, mint 9. Yeah, these things. I can't say enough about the college unis. I know they don't get a whole lot of love, but college unis, such a sick card, man. Such a sick card. Next one, this is cool. We got the on-campus Justin Fields. Absolutely love the on-campus cards. Absolutely love them. I know there was a bubble on the front of this, if I remember correctly. I think there was a little bubble underneath the foil. I can't really remember. But yeah, well, let's see. Yeah, midnight. Yeah, I think there was an issue. I can't really remember. Yeah, right here along the side. You can kind of see it right there, right where my thumb is. There was a little bubble there, and it's probably what caused its grade 9. But nonetheless, still, again, part of the graded collection. Can't be mad about that. Can never be mad about a 9. And I'm never gonna be one to bust them out of these slabs and try to send them back and regrade them. So this is a one and done deal for me. Okay, this one is sick. I got this one about 3 years ago. And 2019. Yeah, so it was about 2 years ago. When I first got back into the whole collecting realm, I picked this up on an auction. I couldn't believe at the time how cheap it was, and now seeing how the market has appreciated over the last 2 years, especially over the last 6 to 8 months. This purchase to me kind of just makes me laugh at how cheap I got this card for. I think it's numbered out of 5, and it's just a sick. The big unit was being a pitcher myself for 20 years, watching this man pitch growing up. I have never seen anything like it my entire life, and this dude deserves every ounce of credit that he gets for in my opinion. I think he was probably one of the top 3 pitchers in all of MLB history. Just the movement, the arm slot, the motion, how tall he was, the lankiness of him made him so unpredictable to hitters. And it's just, this card means a lot to me. So we're going to see how it graded. 9, 5, 10. Let's go. Yeah, 5 out of 5. Triple colored patch. Game used mem. That auto, man. That auto is such a sick auto. 9, 5, 10 on the big unit. Definitive is I really like Topps products. I was a big fan of the Definitive collection for football too when they were making football cards, but the Topps higher end products are just sick in my opinion. I love the color match too. I would be more of a color match for the Diamondbacks, but nonetheless, it's still an absolutely sick card. 9, 5, 10. Sweet. Next, Flawless Joey Bosa. I believe this is 1 out of 10. Well, it's numbered to 10. I don't know what the exact number is, but Flawless Joey Bosa. Picked this up about 2 years ago as well. And 10, 9, 5. Man, I am thrilled. I could not be more happy with these cards right now. Legitimately could not be more happy with these, getting 9, 5s and 10s. Well, I mean, all the autos. Truthfully, if the auto is bad, probably won't send it in. You got to see at least 110 on the card. That's my opinion. But yeah, that patch is just insane. Flawless. You can never go wrong with Flawless product either. 3 out of 10. But yeah, 10 auto, 9, 5 mint. Sweet card. Next one. So this one I know is not. Although his products recently have, I'm kind of shocked at. I don't even know if it's the amount of collectors, how rare his autos are, but my all-time favorite player to ever play the history of any sport is this man right here. I wore number 27 in my career for 21 years, and I wore number 27 because of this man. He, other than outside of my dad, he is my absolute biggest role model. Probably the man I look up to, outside of my family the most. I just watching him play, watching how the Phillies treated him, watching how the fans treated him. I was the only one that would cheer. Every time St. Louis, Cincinnati, Toronto came into town, I would be on the third base side wearing my Scott Rowland jersey, waving to him. He gave me a bat. He gave me a pair of baseball gloves when I was a kid, and it has stuck with me to this day. So Scott Rowland, shout out to you, man. Can't thank you enough. Can't like you any more than it's possible. And I can't wait for your day in Cooperstown. This card is... I wasn't expecting much out of this. I actually was probably expecting around an 8 because there's definitely some wear damage on the corners. That right corner, left corner, and down here too. Yeah, there's definitely some wear damage, but I was expecting a lot lower than that. The color match, the black border, the red border at the bottom, the red Phillies, his batting gloves. I mean, the color match is insane on this card. And being a Roland fan, nah, impossible not to have this in the collection. Only time I've ever seen that card pop up too. I've seen it pop up once, and now it's in my collection. So, yeah. Another guy that I love watching. Fell in love with him when he was on Baltimore, actually, when he signed that 1-year deal with Baltimore, but it was Nelly. I know he had the PED scandal. A lot of people think he's juicing. 40 years old, dude's cranking 30, 40 home runs, 100 RBIs, still hitting 300. But yeah, now with the new universal DH, it's going to be fun to see where he lands. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes to the NL, but we're going to find out. This is cool, too. This is a 101. This is his Majestic All-Star tag. Not laundry tag, just Majestic tag off his jersey. 9, yeah. I figured that was going to grade at a 9, too. Yeah, there's a little dimple on that corner. Right there. But absolutely fire card. Fire card. I think lowballed the hell out of the person that had this card because I didn't think much of it at the time. And they accepted. So now it just came back in a 9. Yeah, the Topps Triple Threads All-Star cards are incredible. Just absolute incredible cards. I love every single one of the All-Star cards. I'll be putting my collection of those All-Star cards up in time to come, but here we go. Weapon X. Universally loved throughout the league. I don't think that there's anybody who dislikes this man. And if you do, please tell me why. What this dude does outside of football, when he did on the football field, the fact that the Eagles couldn't pay him, our old manager, GM, couldn't pay him $5 million to stay with the team before he signed with Denver, it's just crazy to me. This man encompasses everything there is about a Philly athlete. And next to AI and Dr. J, probably Dawkins would be on that Mount Rushmore of Philly athletes, without a doubt. And this is out of, that's a 9-10, nice. That's out of 15, 1 out of 15, Panini 1. Believe it or not, so this is going to sound strange, but the Panini 1 cards, the ones that I've seen, I almost sent a Rod Woodson in to be graded. They actually have a lot of scuffing on the acetate on the front of the card. Surprising to me. Very, very, very surprising to me. But they do have a lot of scuffing. For being an in-case product, you would think that they would be next to flawless, but they're not. And it's kind of crazy to me. But nonetheless, sick card. His patch autos, especially something like this with the A, virtually impossible to find. They pop up so few and far between, and when they do, they're crazy overpriced. So I've had this one for a few years, but yeah, 10 auto, mint 9, beautiful card. All right, next we're sticking with the Eagles. Got a little bit of Randall Cunningham, just legend in his own mind. Out of Immaculate, 2020 Immaculate. This is a sick card out of 10, game used. 10 auto, 9. I know this card had some scuffs on the acetate as well. But I'll tell you what, these cards are holding up well. For cards that I bought off of eBay, I didn't pull, I might be mistaken. There might be 1 or 2 that I pulled myself, but yeah. I mean, for getting these off of eBay and having them sit in a collection in a one-touch and shipped to me wherever they were before that, pretty happy with the 9s. I really can't be mad about it. Game use patch, I think it's game use. Nah, just player worn, of course. Because everything modern is player worn now. But still, that old school throwback Mitchell and Ness jersey with the old Dirty Bird. Love it. Absolutely love it. Next, this is a cool card. This is a gold standard. This is an older basketball product. 12-13 gold standard. Absolute legend of the game. Probably one of my all-time favorite basketball players ever. This card just means so much to me. I watched him hit a buzzer beater against the Sixers when I was a kid. So he just pulled up from three quarters court and just nailed it. And I've never seen anything like that. So yeah, he's got a definite spot in my heart, but sick card out of 75. The new gold standard products, really not a fan of. The older gold standards, big fan. I don't know what they did differently, but I think they've kind of lost their touch. I mean, like, just the refracting on these is awesome. I love it. It looks like a cave wall to me. I don't know. I love the Motherlode gold standard autos, but yeah. So that's the only basketball card. It's one of the only basketball cards I have in my collection. And then you're gonna see. Maybe we'll save these two till the end. Because they're pretty big cards. I got three really big cards that are, we're gonna save until the end. You guys will see why. But anyways, Scotty again. This is out of, what was this out of? Archives, 2021 Archives. This Blue Jays card. This I'm probably expecting an 8. This was completely off centered. You can see top to bottom, it's off centered. The front was even worse off centered, and I think there were some scuffs on the acetate in the front, so or not on the acetate, on the hollow. So yeah, yep. Oh well, but I don't know if you guys can kind of see any of the scratching that was on the front. There's a dimple there. There's some other scratching right there. That's not on the case. That's on the card. And then you can see how off-centered it was. So I'm really not mad about that. It's just a 101 that I needed to have in my collection, and it's graded. If that's the lowest grade I get all day, I'm not mad about that. So yeah, I'm completely okay with that. Completely okay. This next card is basically the same card. It's just not Topps Chrome, and it's of him on the Cardinals. So I'm still looking for the Phillies, and I'm looking for the Reds variations of it. If anybody out there can locate one, please send it my way. I need the entire collection. This one should grade a little bit better. Yeah. Yep. Much better centering. Much better. I don't know why, but I don't think Chrome cards, in my opinion, grade very well unless you pull them yourself and keep them in immaculate condition. But nonetheless, 10 auto, mint 9, 101 for the cards. Mr. Hot Corner himself. Let's see. All right, we'll save that one too. And yeah, they put the big card on the front. Okay, so these next two cards are also Hall of Famers. Jeff Bagwell, one of my all-time favorites again. Him and Pujols at first base. Having them at one of the hot corners, you can't go wrong with your team. So let's see. 7 out of 15. 8.5. Yeah. So the problem with this one, if I can remember correctly, I think, yeah, you can kind of see it right there. So the patch, unfortunately, on the front was pushing the back of the card out. I kind of figured that was going to happen. I kind of figured it was going to get a bad grade because of that. But other than that, the corners are absolutely fantastic. There was no scuffing anywhere else on the card. No marks. But again, those 10 autos. 10 autos. Oh, yeah. That's why, too. There was a mark on the card up here. But nonetheless, still happy with it. Absolutely thrilled with it. So, not mad. And again, with the Killer Bees, you got Biggio. And when they were the true Killer Bees, when they were the Triple Bees, Biggio, Berkman, Bagwell, that team was near unstoppable and impossible to beat. So again, out of I think that Bagwell was National Treasures, yeah. And this is flawless Biggio, 9, nice, very nice. Never seen 7 out of 7, jersey number to jersey number hit. So yeah, that's cool. I think this is game worn too. Yeah, game worn, of course, flawless with the game worn. Can't beat that. Can't beat that at all. That retro Astros uniform. Like kind of burnt orange. Gorgeous uniforms. All right, and now I got 4 cards here that are, let me take, oh, yeah, you guys saw that one. You guys know what that one will be because I posted it before, but, oh, man, I can't wait to see what that graded. We'll start with this one first. Newest Super Bowl champion right here. Out of flawless numbered out of 10. Got this one about 2 years ago too. Crazy cheap, and then his prices skyrocketed. At the time, I know he was a defensive player, but I couldn't realize why his prices were so cheap. And then the market boom, his card skyrocketed, so I just had to get this one graded. Same issue with the bag wall, as you can kind of see the light refracting off it. This one was actually indented inwards, and you'll see why. The patch, for whatever reason, pulled this in towards the front of the card, so I'm probably expecting an 8.5 on this as well. No, they gave me a 9.5 on the dot. Wow, okay. Wow, not expecting that. Really was not expecting a 9.5 on Donald. Let's go. That's sick. All right, I'm happy with that, man. I'm very, very, very happy with that. That's sick. The star swatches, man. If I told you guys what I bought this card for, you guys would think that I'm lying. But I promise you, I got this thing for a song and a dance. Especially the star swatch. Those are the most sought after RPAs. Just patch autos out of flawless, and this thing is, yeah, damn, 9.5. Let's go. All right, that makes up for the bag wall. Oh, I don't know which one I want to do first. We'll do this one. We'll do this. Yep, probably guess it. I pulled this card when I pulled this card myself when I was probably 15 or so. I want to say, yeah, I was probably about, I was about 16 or 17. I pulled this card out of a set. I don't even know the product I got it out of. What does it say down there? SPA Basketball. Being a kid, these boxes, so the box I got off David Adams Card World, it was $70. My dad was like, yeah, you can get it. I just wanted to rip something. And it said, look for Michael Jordan, LeBron James autos. I'm like, no way. I'm like, you know how lucky you have to be to pull one of them? Well, lo and behold, here we go. Pulled a LeBron auto. Till this day, I still go through that in my head. It's not a patch. It's a court auto. You'll see it when I flip it over. But this thing is just, yeah. The auto was bled a little bit, and it was bled when I got it. 8.5. That's okay. It's fairly off-centered. I'm really not mad about it, man. It's a LeBron James auto. I cannot be mad about having a graded LeBron auto that I pulled myself out of a $70 product. So that thing means so much to me. I'm not necessarily a LeBron fan, but this card holds so much. The second biggest pull in my life. And this one is game used, which this card is insane. This card is absolutely insane. And yeah, I've never seen this card pop up ever in my life. But I saw it pop up the one day, and I had to have it. 9.5 mint Hakeem Olajuwon, 1 out of 5 laundry tag. Game used. Man, I can't. That's crazy. I was expecting truly an 8.5 on this. I'm so happy. Wow, I'm giddy. That's awesome. Hakeem laundry tag from National Treasures. Yeah, there it is. Enclosed game worn material. Man, that LeBron and Hakeem, man. Just absolutely crazy cards. I love them. And then last card is my most cherished possession of all my cards. I pulled this myself last year. I bought, I think, 3 cases of Dynasty. And after the first case, I had a sour taste in my mouth. I did not get anybody good. Legitimately, I think I got Maddox, Barry Larkin, Reese Hoskins, Larry Walker. And I'm not knocking any of those players because I love every single one of them, but in the scheme of things, in collecting, they're not highly sought after names. So I decided to go back for a second case, and I got it from Blowout. Back when cases were, reasonably priced, $2,500 for a case, which still is insane, but much better than what the cases of Dynasty are now. In the second case, the last box mojo, this is what I pulled. It's numbered to 5, and I just, yeah, I had to get this one graded. So we're gonna see. Yup. I haven't looked at the grades yet. Oh my god, man, this card, 5 out of 5. I graded a 9.5. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That is insane. 10 auto, 9.5 mint plus. Oh my god. That right there. My most prized card, and I don't think I'll ever pull anything like that again. But this card, man, is just, it makes collecting worth it. That's why you spend the big money to rip the high-end products. I can see why breakers get a thrill out of it. I can't. I buy, as you can see from my entire stack over here of cards, just the one submission. That's why I submit, or that's why I buy individual. But this right here, this is what makes breaking cards worth it. 9, 5, 10 auto out of 5. That's my baby. So yeah, overall, the 8 on the roll-in being completely off-center being my lowest grade. 2 8.5s. Not a whole lot of 10s, but I really wasn't expecting that. 9.5, I'm completely fine with how strict SGC is, having a bunch of 9.5s. So having the 10 on the folder was pretty cool. All the 9.5s and the 9s are great. 8.5s I'm not even mad about. The 8 I can't even be mad about either. So yeah, if you guys made it through this video, thank you for watching. I'm going to be sending in another submission to SGC this coming week. Probably going to send it in on Monday. So this is going to be one of the cards that I send in too. I got to get this bad boy graded. I can't wait to send this out. But anyways, I'll be sending that in Monday. So 10 days after I ship it, probably ship it Tuesday. We're probably looking at towards the end of 2 weeks from now. So maybe about 2 weeks from now. Hopefully this one I'll get it back. So I'm gonna make another video. That one's only gonna be about 12 cards. I've been buying a lot up off eBay recently, so that's gonna be a couple big cards as well. And then I'm gonna have another one that's gonna be just the 30-day submission, because I want them graded, but I don't necessarily need them back that quick. So, but yeah, this is gonna be in it. I can't, man. 9, 5, 10 on the trout. Whew. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Follow my page for more. I will be putting all these cards up as posts, over the next couple months. They'll all make an appearance, so you guys will get to see them again. But anyways, nonetheless, thank you. Everybody's awesome. Keep collecting. Stay true to yourselves. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.